If you could go back and whisper something in your ear 3 years ago when you were founding this company, is there any advice you would give to that early version of yourself? Could be advice, it could just be a reassurance. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, there's about 100 things that I would say, but I was actually talking to someone about this recently, and it has more to do with being a female founder than anything else. And that what's happening in the news, the advice that you read, you have to look at who's founding those companies because it matters. And if things look unfair, they are. And you just got to accept it and figure out how to work around it or do better. Female founders have to do more with less. And that just is what it is. It's a very unfortunate state of the market. The percentage of funding that goes to female founders is abysmal. I think we're at 2.2% so far this year on average, which is the worst it's been in 5 years. We're going down, where we're seeing in a fundraising market these massive early rounds being raised at insane valuations with no revenue and no product. Yeah, there are some female founders in that, but for the most part, that's not necessarily the reality. So figure out who you are as a founder, whether it's a female or someone underrepresented or not, and understand what that means for you and how you need to build, how you need to think about relationships, how you need to think about fundraising and go forward. That's something I would have loved to know a little bit more and focused on, or maybe listen to, because it's probably advice out there when I was starting the journey.
Yeah,